Welcome back. Dale Myers with Vision Advance. Today I want to talk to you guys about when will life return to normal? When will things get back to normal? Normal right now as I record this, we're still in the middle of this coronavirus pandemic. So you may be asking yourself, when will my life, when will my business return to normal after the coronavirus? We're also in the middle of struggling as a country. In fact, as a planet with uh, unfair, unequal treatment in this country, African Americans, across the globe, in many places, it's also people of color, but sometimes also religious. But specifically today, I guess I'm kind of struggling to say, do we really want to return to normal? What is, in fact, normal? I would argue that what we see as normal is really only temporary. And I can put this into for you specifically, and for nations, I can put this across industries. Normal is in fact temporary. And for those of us that want to come out better on the other side of it, which is kind of the key point of this video, when will life return to normal? We need to be thinking forward into the future, and we need to be thinking about continuous innovation of ourselves. If we're business owners, of our products, of our services, how we serve our marketplace, how we communicate with our community of stakeholders. Normal changes. From a global perspective, a historical perspective, there used to be great ancient civilizations, Egyptian civilizations. It was normal for them to dominate. The rise of Persia, the Persian Empire, the colonial expansion in Great Britain, the British Empire. It was normal. That led to the United States of America being established. It was normal for a period of time for the people in the United States to pay money to Britain. Then it became unnormal. It was normal for the Native Americans who had been here to fight amongst themselves, but also to live in harmony with themselves, with each other sometime. It was normal until colonialist settlers came. Normal change. In the United States, it was normal for some people to make a whole bunch of money, accumulate wealth off of slavery. It was normal, unfortunately, for some slaves to live a life and die in slavery. That was normal. Should they want to go back to normal? Fast forward, our current president, Donald Trump, and his supporters often say, make it great again. What I would say to you is, making it great again, great for who? Because for the majority of people that look like me, that normal is not something we want to return to. As we try to get beyond the coronavirus, what's the normal that we're looking for? I have news for you. Businesses' lives have been transformed, not just the loss of life, but your life, my life, have been transformed. The way our economy is structured, how we deal with each other, how we do business has in fact been transformed. What was normal previously will not be the same. In sports, I'm a big football guy. There are football dynasties. The Patriots, as of late, have been one. Before that, there was the Dallas Cowboys, the San Francisco 49ers, if we're talking professional. It was normal for a period of time for those franchises to be good. But then both of them, even the Pittsburgh Steelers, but all of them went down for a period of time. So normal, again, my point is, you can either say that normal is temporary or there never really is normal. I think normal is temporary. What I think we need to do is make sure that we are forward thinkers, looking at where we are. What do we want that new normal to look like for my family, my business, my community, my nation. As a black man, I don't want to go back to yesterday, to last year. A lot of you don't realize when we see the police, there's a different framework. There's different conversations that I have to have with my young son, that I have to have with myself on how I deal and interact with the police. There's a normal that I am trying to escape from. It requires some forward thinking on my part. How can I change this situation? Change what I can change, prevent some serious deleterious effects of being black in America. But some things are not going to be normal. Our nation's not going to be normal again because of what we're going through due to the pandemic, due to the protests about police brutality. Things are not going to be normal. It is unnormal to expect that black people in America will continue to allow the police to brutalize them while paying their taxes. You're not going to take my money and brutalize me. That doesn't happen. What I am going to put my energy toward is convincing people of the consent to be governed. We are consenting to be governed. You actually answer to us. We control the purse strings. We need to reassert that authority. For some of you, you're hearing this and you're like, well, maybe this doesn't apply to you. Maybe you're not black. Or maybe you're here because normally I talk about business and leadership. If I'm killed by an overzealous police officer, that means something for my family, for my community. So this is a tenet of leadership, is that we have to be forward thinking. We have to be innovative in our thoughts, in our business and our life. This thing directly affects me. It can directly affect you. We are all intrinsically related because people like me are not going to continue to sit here and be treated as second class. That's a sort of a video for another day. So I want to stay with what we've been talking about, though, is return to normal. I don't think that there is a normal that we're going back to. There are some normals that we don't want to go back to. If you were leading in business, you may say, I want to go back there, but here's the thing. Understand this. Just like the 49ers were once dominant, somebody emulated them and passed them. The Persian Empire, the Roman Empire, the British Empire, the United States of America, someone is emulating you, copying you, and moving beyond you. There is no normal. There is only forward thinking, continuous innovation of yourself, your team, your community to rise up, think forward. What do you think it's going to look like? What do you want it to look like? Try to shape it with, have enough arms and tentacles out there. So I think that's when I say arms and tentacles, meaning talking to your community, talking to your customers if you're a business owner. We have to be forward thinking first and then be committed to innovate. Your competition is going to copy you. If you are a success, you have to innovate. So the new normal of today, you are winning now. Kudos. My business is one of the ones we actually, we didn't get crushed by the coronavirus. We got some struggles, but we didn't get crushed. But that's temporary. Innovate to get better. So that's my point to you, is that as we deal with this, the new normal that's going to emerge is going to be temporary. We are going to get better as a nation. I pray that we don't become further apart. The question becomes, are you going to shape your new normal? Or are you going to be a forward thinker? That's the challenge number one. And then if you are going to shape that new normal, what are you going to do to innovate? So that's my challenge to you. How are you going to innovate to get the future that you desire, that normal that you want? What are you going to do to improve? My name is Dale Meyer with Vision Advance. Please thumbs up, share the video. There is no new normal. We're not going back to normal, but you can shape your temporary normal. That will be my summation. Again, Dale Meyer with Vision Advance. We'll talk soon. Take care.